Yeah, welcome back to the TechCraft server. Been a little while since the last episode, and in that one, FPS and I went into the Twilight portal here and did a little bit of investigating, looking around, found a hollow hill, and as I understand it, he's found a bunch of goodies in there since then. And I will be returning there, but not just yet, because there are some other things I really would like to get taken care of. First of all, a little bit of an update on things here in the spawn village. This tank here is currently full of lava. It wasn't a couple of yesterday, I believe it was. I got on here and the thing was empty again. It has been run empty several times recently. And it's basically because the system that I had in place there, which as you can see I have since taken down, it required pretty much daily maintenance in getting a redstone energy cell, a fresh one, out to the nether side of the operation to replace the one that was drained, and so on, the energy cell that powered the liquid transposer on that end, and so on, in order to keep it pumping lava. And then of course finally the thing ran dry. It had pumped out all of the lava within range of it, and so I ended up moving it. In doing so, well, let's see, I've got a liquid tesseract here that is receiving lava, and if we head over here through the nether portal, no, actually I need to use a linking book for that. There we go. I moved the pump up here by the ceiling of the nether to a new location where if we drop down here, have a look down here, there is a lot of fresh lava. You can also see, if you look carefully, you see in the lava there is a circular outline there that is cutting into the circular outline that this pump is making. That's the area, part of the area there that was pumped out by the old pumping station, which is right over there. And I didn't place this one very good, and I can say that because it overlaps by about half the area that the old one had pumped out. But that's not a problem. Next time I move it, I will take it a little farther. I forgot to account for the fact that this pump will pump out all of the lava in about a 45 block radius. So to get a new spot, you need to go, I would say something around, well, take 45 times 3 and go that far in one direction, and you're guaranteed not to overlap the old circle. And that's what I did. I went down here and did one, and I haven't put anything in there. I just carved out a little room and confirmed that it is over lava, and that's where I'm going to set up my next lava pump, only that one is going to be my personal lava pump to supply my base, which I'm going to be working on. But first, let's see, yeah, let's get back to here. Okay, so once I got the lava system going, magmatic engine and liquid tesseract on the nether side of that pumping lava, and this side over here receiving it, the lava was then powering these 3 geothermal generators, and there's 8 more down in the basement, and they run to provide power for the MFSU. And while I was doing all of this, I got out some materials and I put together 4 more MFSUs. There is now 50,000 EU of power available here because those suckers are all charged by now. Let's see, I left... Oh, Enderman. You do not belong in here. I don't care if it is raining. Okay. I left that thing going, processing some cobblestone, and I think that's enough. So do that. Go over here. I'm going to shut these magmatic engines off because they're what provides the Minecraft Joules power to run this stuff over here. And I don't see any need to run them when it's not being used. So there is now plenty of power available here at the spawn village. And having gotten that accomplished, I think it's time for me to work on my own place. And this is the site of the future site of my new tower. It is a floating island. I think actually it may be attached over that way, but it's mostly floating. Let me fly over this way and get a better look. I've also built another Stargate type or style portal here for visitors to arrive and depart by, and that's what the place looks like. And that central floating-ish island is where I'm going to be building my main Thaumcraft tower, and the area down below is where the main technological side of the soon-to-be-built base is going to be. And I think what I'm going to do, let's see, let's just get some stone brick out here. And I need to take these things down.
I don't blame you. I don't hate you. I don't blame you. Critical.
Both because they're honestly kind of annoying, and because if I manage to get in front of one, they'll shoot at me too. I put them up because
I don't blame you. Critical error.
I got creepered one day when a creeper apparently came up from there, or maybe spawned on one of these edges and managed to find his way up onto the platform here and walked up behind me and did his explosive business. And I decided I didn't want to have that happen anymore, so I built a bunch of these portal gun turrets and stationed them around there, and they've done their thing. They have stopped a number of stuff coming up here, but I don't think that's going to be much of a problem now because I'm actually going to build a structure with walls here. Now this spot here is the center of the area, and directly above it I have, okay, it's not quite directly above it, but there's a wrath lamp there that is lighting the area. This particular spot happens to be where I appear when I use my linking book, my own personal linking book, to come here. So I'm going to go 8 blocks out in all 4 directions from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll go up that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lock. Alright, and the same thing on this way. Alright. just a simple matter of linking these together, getting some wall-like structure started. And I will have the beginnings of my main tower. Alright. Go ahead and get this out here, get this way. Now, as for my tech stuff and like the sorting and processing room that I need to build, and my warehouse and other areas down below, what I'm going to do is take this area right here where this brass lamp is, pretty much right there. I'm going to drill down, and some of it will be inside the lower portion of this structure. And more of it is going to just be underground below the structure. First, I'm just going to concentrate on getting some walls built up. I may set the sentries up again another time later, but when I do that, they're going to be in such a place and setting that I don't have to listen to them, because those things never shut up. Whoa, what is going on? How come I started walking forward when I didn't want to? Good thing I had a jetpack on. Of course, I also have long fall boots, so it's not like a fall would have been a major problem. Alright, I'm going to get these walls built up a little bit and get some lights on the edges of them, and then we'll see if we can't get something started here. Alright, I've made a little progress here. I've leveled out the floor and made sure it's all smooth stone except for that one central block, which I'm going to think of something else to put there. And I got the walls taken care of. Oh, for crying out loud, my aim is terrible today. There we go, finally. And I stopped in at the community resource room to use the machines there to process some glass, which I think is going to make up the bulk of this roof. Then I'm going to start getting a little bit of organization going on here. Or actually, I'm going to get it set up for organization. I'm going to set up some chests, lay out where I want to have things stored, and so on. The actual unpacking of this mess of chests down here. Bunch of chests down here. There's all kinds of stuff in them, and almost all of it is just randomly thrown in there. This is construction materials. I put that in today. But most of the rest of the stuff like this, it's just one random mess after another. So I'm thinking get set up with some kind of a proper storage system, something that's organized, maybe even has signs to say what's where and things like that. Get the beginnings of that put together, and then off camera I will move items around and sort out that completely disorganized mess down there. But anyway, things will start to get a little organized here. I'm even going to wait and finish the roof later on. I think what I want to do here, see, directly under the RAS lamp. Okay, I guess I was mistaken about the position. Well, anyway, I'm going to move over one block here. Dig down into the core of this area. See how deep I can go before the bottom falls out. Okay. Okay, I've got room for a couple of levels of stuff down here if I have them about 3 blocks high each, maybe. Or maybe 4. No. 3. A 3-block room and a 2-block room. And the 2-block room I can see is going to have a little bit of work needed. I'll fill it with cobble for right now and come back later and change that out for smooth stone. But basically, this area down here can end up being essentially my warehouse. Yeah. And this little floating island is big enough, I think, that I should be able to have a decent sized warehouse. Let's see how far I can get that way. Alright. Alright, that'll work. And it's going to end up being shaped a little odd if I take it. I'm thinking to shape the interior to match the exterior. You know, have the inside walls match, go 1 block short of the outside all the way around. So it'll be a somewhat oddly shaped room, but that's alright. Give it a little bit of character. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear out enough room right now so that I can have a place to put the beginning of chests for long-term storage. The beginnings of a warehouse-ish kind of thing. So that I can get that stuff top side there packed up and no longer being an issue. And yes, I think I am going to leave windows in this thing. Probably fill them in with hardened glass just simply because it looks cool. I'll have to get some smooth stone. Oh, I do have a little bit of smooth stone on me. Okay. Forgot I had taken off the jetpack in favor of the lap pack to power the drill. Needless to say, thankful I am for long fall boots. Otherwise that could have been unfortunate. This cobble needs to be replaced with smooth stone. Just if only because I would prefer to have a natural-ish kind of look outside here. But here's a beginning to it, at least. Yeah. That'll work. Now this lets me know here that I can go ahead and start going in this way with my idea of following, for the most part, following the outside shape of the place. And I'm not going to sit here and do the whole thing right now, but you get the idea where I'm going with this. Let's throw a few torches down here just to prevent ugliness from spawning. This will give me, well, for one thing, a good view of the Stargate, and so on, and the ocean out there, at least as far as the render distance will take it. And over there, we'll have, you know, I'm thinking maybe make this a 2-block high window all the way around. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, follow this around like so. Put this in and just remember not to walk off the cliff. And as for all of this, remembering that the room inside will be one block down from all of this. So that'll work. That is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and chase this all the way around here, just simply so I can know or get an idea of how big a space I'm working with here. Should have gone ahead here. I am going to have to, I think, extend out say stone from here, just to give it a little bit of a roof over this area. But that won't be a problem. Yeah, I think this will work out just nicely. Alright, full circle. And that gives me an idea of the volume of space that I have to clear out. And it will leave me a considerable amount of space. And once I got this cleared out, I can get some chests in here, get some barrels built for bulk storage and whatnot, and have a pretty good idea of what I should be able to do. And oh, let's get the jetpack back on. I haven't done anything with ladders out here recently at all, or actually ever. Alright, and that occurred to me. There's something else I found. Okay. A ras lamp. And yes, I found a portal key in a dungeon a while back. Very handy because the portal gun recipe includes nether stars right now. And despite what you may think, I'm in actually no shape to go chasing after nether stars. I'll get there, but not yet. Alright, let's go. Up here like so. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, I'll just make another one then. Alright, let me check my brightness. Alright, turn that back down to moody. Alright. And that one lamp has got enough light going on here to light most of this place up. That's excellent. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get another one. Or both of the remaining ones. And let's see. It's got that area lit up. And I'm going to go ahead and that lit up. And what I'll need to do is get a couple of more built and put over here on these corners compared to those, and that way my rooftop will be lit up, but nothing will be spawning up here, and I won't need to have it messed with torches. And as for here, what I'll probably need to do is get 3 more, take this one and move it into the middle of that section, put one each in the middle of those sections for making sure the place is entirely lit up. And I'll probably get some more for the area down below as well. Got a lot to get going on here, but I do have a decent amount of stuff to work with. The results of my first quarry run here, and that's just the bulk of the common ores and whatnot. I have crap tons of redstone, for example, nearly a full barrel of it last time I looked, and such like, lots of stuff. So I've got a lot to work with, but the main thing is I need to get facilities in place to process all that raw ore the stuff that's been processed already is almost entirely thanks to the community resource room and the machines there. And so on. Definitely need to get more wrath lamps in here. I want to take these torches out. I do not want this place lit by torch. I'll do it for the time being because it's necessary, but anyway. So the main thing I need to get going on here is get that area down below cleared out, get some storage in place down there, get the stuff packed out of these chests, get it organized down there in some fashion where I can actually find what I'm looking for. That would be a really wonderful concept, and then get started getting some machines built and in place. And of course, one of the main reasons I came out here was to build a TechCraft tower, which I think is going to end up being on top of this building in the center, going up a little ways further, where I could do my TechCraft research and make the goodies out of that I want to have, or that people need, or whatever, and so on. So, I think that's pretty much about it. It's a little bit of an update, and I've gotten the beginnings of my remote fortress / TechCraft tower, which is going to be built here on the top, up a little bit, and be for handling all of my TechCraft research. Some torches in here for the time being until I get more wrath lamps made. They're really cool, but they are a kind of a little bit on the expensive side. Not bad though. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.